everyone, my name's Jess and this is my YouTube channel, My Jess Life, and welcome. And today it's Easter. I hope everyone's having a lovely Easter, well, as much as they can, because obviously we're all in lockdown still because of the coronavirus. How lovely is it being at home with your children and your loved ones? As much as you shouldn't complain, because there are so many people out there that are obviously having to work, like all the people that work in the hospitals, like NHS workers and all the key workers basically that have to go to work, and it must be awful for them, but it must be so lovely spending time with your grateful children. Oh, today being Easter, you know, it's so lovely because this morning I woke up. Well, what did I do for my daughter last night? So my daughter was very, very excited as it's Easter. So it's almost like it's Christmas. I had explained to her that, you know, just because it's Easter does not mean you're going to get presents. She seems like to think like every occasion's just like, I'm going to get presents and I'm going to get stuff. But, you know, I have to try and bring her back down to the real world and say, look, darling, the Easter bunny is not very well. You know, the virus is going around, so you're not going to get a lot for Easter. She seems to think that she's going to get a lot, but that's my little girl for you. And I also told her every time she lies, even the Easter bunny dies. That probably sounds really mean, but you know, hopefully it'll teach her not to lie, because obviously lying isn't a great thing either. So anyway, so last night I felt so bad because I didn't actually do that much for her. But she wrote a little letter to the Easter bunny and she left out some carrots, which was really lovely. So in the bowl that she left the carrots, I put a little mini cream egg, and I've hid another 2 cream eggs in her bedroom. And I also left out a little LOL pets surprise egg thing for her. So I thought she'll be waking up quite happy this morning. I mean, she wasn't buzzing her tits off about it, but, you know, she was happy enough. And I thought, oh my God, do you know what? Instead of lying in bed in self-misery, I'll get up and be so happy mummy and do a lovely breakfast. And I got this lovely set, Peter Rabbit set. When I was a kid, I thought, oh my God, it'd be so lovely if I just lay out this special breakfast for my daughter this morning. And so I did a little poached egg so she can dip toast in this lovely, the cup holder was, like I say, it was a Peter Rabbit set. I set it all nice out for her so she can have dippy egg. And I thought, we'll do this really nice for her and my darling daughter, a lovely breakfast. And then make her a cup of tea, be like a treat. And what do I get? I just get, I don't want this breakfast. I want my normal breakfast that I have every day. And I'm just like, why did I even bother? You know what I'm saying? Why did I bother? What was the point of waking up this morning, making an effort, being Mrs. Happy Mum? I struggle quite a lot with this self-isolation thing. I didn't think it would affect me that much because I thought, all this time of work, yippee, being at home, great. But it hasn't been that great, to be honest. It's stressful. It's boring. You can't do anything. And it's just, I've realised I'm one of them people that as much as I don't like to be on my own, but I'm probably better if I'm on my own. But obviously when you're surrounded by your loved ones 24/7, well, as much as I love my child and I love my boyfriend, when you're stuck in the house 24/7 with them, they start grating on you so bad. Normal things that wouldn't probably bother you now. But I just thought I'll just do a little video of me getting ready, because the last couple of days I haven't bothered, but the sun's been out, so I just actually want to get some sun on my pale face. So as much as you guys are probably sitting there going, she's still pale, but this is actually, I've got a bit of colour on my face now. You know, there's a bit of brown on there. I'm an off-white now. My arms are looking a little bit browner. It's looking a little bit healthier. But I thought I'd make a bit of effort today because it's Easter. Put a bit of makeup on my face so that I can actually look in the mirror and think, that ain't bad, Jess. Your face ain't that bad. So yeah, that's me. So I've just put the number 7 skin illuminator on my face to illuminate my face. And then I'm just going to be using the L'Oreal Invisible Wear foundation. Not like any of you probably bother, not like there's anyone watching, but I'm going to do it anyway because I know my sister's watching and I know my sister's a fan. So if anything, I'm doing this a video for my sister because I know she's watching. So hi sis. And hopefully if anything, this puts a smile on my sister's face. Like I say, in the last couple of days I haven't bothered wearing any makeup. I feel shit about myself anyway, so I thought, put a bit of makeup on, maybe I'll feel better about myself. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, I hope everyone's staying safe with this whole isolation thing. It doesn't seem like there's many people actually talking about it. It's almost like one of them things that, like with anything that happens in the world, I don't know, like depression, I know people are only starting to talk about that. It's like anything that could go wrong, you just don't want to talk about it because it's a bad word. Like coronavirus, it's a bad word. Don't talk about it. And I think it's okay for people to have opinions about it. Yeah, of course you have to be grateful for what you have. And as much as a lot of times what I try and do when I'm getting a bit down about it, I just think all them times when I was like 17, 18 thinking, oh, I don't want to go to work, I just want to stay in bed all day. I don't want to get up, I don't want to face the world today, I want to have a holiday. And now, got what we want, didn't we? It's true what they say, you should be careful what you wish for because it's happened. You don't have to go to work, well most of us don't have to go to work, and you can stay in your house all day. But we get what we want, and what do? Moan about it. Of course it isn't great. You know, there are so many people getting ill from it. Well, it's one of the things when you're stuck in your house and you haven't got anyone close to you going through anything like that, you kind of think it's not really happening. Like, I think a lot of people are still in denial about everything that's going on and still think it's like one of them set up things, like government conspiracy things, so everyone has their own opinion on it. Whether or not it is a conspiracy thing and it's something the government want to populate control of it, because obviously that's what people are saying. Is it? Is it not? It's almost like, is there aliens or isn't there? Population control and all that jazz. People still are getting ill from it. You know, people are still going for a horrible time because of it. So it's hard to, like, you know, be sort of, it's, you know, easy to be negative about it when it's not really affecting you, like, personally. Like, if it's not affecting any of your loved ones, of course you're like, oh, it's not really happening, everything's fine, I can go to Tesco's with my whole family. Or if you're that teenager that go, I'm gonna meet up with my friends because my friends are so important to me right now. Fuck the coronavirus, who cares? It's not affecting me, so why should I care? Because I think that's how most people are. They're just sort of selfish, and if it's not affecting them, then why should they even bother staying in? I'm just gonna by the way, I'm just setting my face with a powder foundation. I don't know why. Does this work? Probably not. I'm just trying to make my face look better and making myself feel better. Will it work? Probably not. But yeah, I think as well, it's not, I mean, it's awful if you do get coronavirus and you do get ill from it. I mean, it would be awful. But I think after all this craziness is over, I think there's going to be a lot of people getting ill, whether that's with the actual illness or mentally ill, because I'm struggling myself. So there's probably a lot of people out there in the same boat as me. So everybody in the same boat as me, jump on my boat. We can all be in the same boat together because it's okay. And if we're all together, you know, we can all enjoy it all together, being miserable and sad and don't understand our feelings. Because if you're the sort of person that already suffers from like depression or anxiety or anything like that, then, you know, as much as I'm the sort of person that'll sit here and, you know, one day, like today, I'm like, depression? What depression? I'm so happy and so positive about my life. I feel so good today. And then tomorrow I just want to cry and lie in bed and think, what is the point of getting up? But today's a good day, so I can only be grateful that today I woke up in a good mood and hope that it continues, but it probably won't. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of people that will get affected by this, more ways than one, and what, like, you wouldn't even expect it, you know. Like I say, like, I didn't think that this would affect me that much, you know, being in the house all day, yes please, not going to work, yes please. You know, as much as, you know, being at home, and it's been crap staying at home because it is boring. Me and my partner have, because we moved into this house October, we've managed to do quite a bit to it. Like, we've been doing painting, and then the last couple of days the weather's been nice. We've done the patio. I mean, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna get Alan Tishmarsh on the phone going, "Hi Jess, do you want to come and help us on the my new program that I'm doing, Gardening World?" You know, I'm not gonna get a call from him, but it's pretty good. I'm pretty chuffed with it, you know, and that's all that matters. As long as I'm happy on it and you can walk on it, then good. I'm not going to be running marbles along it because it's not straight, but I'm happy with it. So then, what do I use? I haven't been putting makeup on my face, so I don't know what to use. Let's use this Imagination palette from Revolution, I mean, because Imogen, wow, she's the only thing that's getting me through life at the moment. I think that's the thing. I think making sure you watch people that make you happy and just be around by positive things is good. So the YouTuber Imogen, and she goes under Imagination, everyone probably knows about her. She is so funny to watch. She's a bit like Marmite. Not everyone's gonna like her, but I like her, so that's all that matters. And you know, me and her are now best friends. She doesn't know about that, but she's my friend. I see her like every day. Every time she posts a video, I always watch it. So we're like friends now. We hang out all the time. She's not really my friend. Well, that'd be cool though, wouldn't it? She was my friend. Whoa. Imogen, if you're watching, you're my friend. I hope you don't mind. Just basically hope that everybody is okay. And, you know, if you're not okay and you are struggling, in a sense, like mentally, if you're struggling and you're feeling a bit down today, and today you just want to cry and stay in bed and eat ice cream, then you do that. You sit in your bed and you cry all day. If that's how you want to do, that's all you want to do today, you do that, because I think it's important to allow your emotions to come through. I think if you sit there trying to fight against your emotions, that makes it worse. So as silly as you might sit there thinking, "Oh, I'm so silly crying today. Oh, so bad. I feel so bad. Like, there's so much people going through a lot worse than me." Yeah, there probably is someone going through a lot worse than you, but at that particular time, you know, it feels like the worst thing in the world. So I've just used the bronzer. I'm going to go in with a sort of highlighter. Oh, not highlighter, but powder. Just to brighten up my under eye. If you get up, have a shower, put some makeup on, you know, it doesn't really matter what sort of makeup. Do a full face, you know, glam makeup. It might make you feel better. Don't just, like, obviously when you are in the mood for it, don't feel silly for doing it, because obviously I'm doing my makeup. Who's going to see it? No one. Well, my boyfriend's going to see it. Does he care? No. Well, he might care actually. He might think, "Whoa, who's this girl?" Because we were rocking the non-makeup look for so long. He probably doesn't even know what I look like with makeup anymore. If you get up, have a shower, you know, make yourself feel better, make yourself get up, have a shower, clean your negativity off, put the makeup on, put your mask on, your happy mask, as they say. I think that's important. So I'm going to do my eyebrows. But yeah, I do feel sorry for all the people that do have to work. For them, this is probably, like, it's probably no different for most people that are having to work. Like, all the people that work at Tesco's, it's probably so, like, normal for them. They probably don't really understand, like, people like myself that go and go, "Oh my god, it feels so strange," because to them, it's probably just a, like, normal everyday thing. Obviously, apart from all the stuff that they're having to do in store, you know, to keep everyone safe. At the same time, you have to think positive about it. It has, as much as it's been so difficult being at home with a child, oh my god, it's so draining having a 5-year-old. Try and do schoolwork with her, but you know, my daughter's the sort of person that if she's not in the mood with it, there's no point doing it if she's not in the mood. But when she is in the mood for it, it is quite good, and it's quite nice to see what she does know and what she doesn't know. I don't even know how to put makeup on. It's gonna look crap. Yeah, there's probably a lot of people now, I don't know, it just seems so odd to me that you've been told to stay in, but there's still people out there thinking, it's the bank holiday, let's go to the beach. Like, you've been told to self-isolate. Why are you going to the beach or sitting there in a park on a field? I understand for those people that don't, you know, they live in a house. I mean, they live in a flat, so they don't have a garden to sit in. Like, I'm really lucky that I've got a house, and I'm very lucky that I own it as well. So like, I can do bits to it, and I can feel like I've achieved something in my life, and that I can sit, you know, in my garden, as it's been in quite a nice couple of days, like weather-wise. So it's really, I'm really lucky. And there is so many people out there that live in a flat that they probably don't own, that they rent. So there's no point doing any sort of like DIY or decorating, especially if it's like a crap flat as well. So there's so many people, like so many places out there where you rent and it's terrible. So it must be awful if you're locked in your flat and it is crap, like you've got mould on the walls or something, and you're, you know, the person that rents the flat out to you ain't gonna do anything about it. But you mean you've been told to self-isolate, so do it. If you don't have to go to work, don't go to work. Do you know what I mean? It surprises me that there's so many people that still go out there and carry on like everything's normal when it's not. Or they laugh at the situation when they shouldn't be, because there's so many other people out there that is struggling with it. I think it just goes to show how selfish people can be. I think that's the thing, like I was talking to my sister the other day, I think things like this make you realise, you know, who's there for you, who's not there for you, how selfish people can be, like how the human race can be, like people can be very loving and giving, you know, and helpful and kind to others, but on the same breath, they can also be selfish and ungrateful. Oh, I'm such a positive person today, aren't I? I'm just going to use a bit of eyebrow gel. I can't do it like that. Let's get a little mirror out. I feel a bit like a negative Nancy, really, which is probably most of the time I'm negative Nancy. My mum and dad should have probably called me Nancy, because I can be a bit of a negative person sometimes. I find it hard, because like I say, I probably do. I do suffer from depression, and sometimes like today I'm like, I don't suffer from depression, I'm fine. Where actually in reality I'm not fine. I do struggle with life. So we're going to go in with the Imagination palette, and I'm just going to do my basic everyday sort of eye look, because that's all I know how to do. So if you're watching this video thinking, oh, I might actually get some makeup ideas, you're on the wrong channel, because I'm not very good at makeup. But yeah, I just wanted to sit down and have a little chat. Hopefully someone will watch this and think, oh my god, I feel like that too. Now I feel normal. Because like I say, I do suffer from depression, and today I feel fine. Today, if someone said to me, do you suffer from depression? And today I'll say no. I'm the most happiest person ever. But if someone asked me that yesterday, I'll say, yeah, I do. Life is crap. And I just want to cry and eat ice cream. But I can't, because Tesco's is too busy, and I feel bad to buy Ben & Jerry's ice cream because it's not really an essential item, and I can only buy so many tubs at a time. And I think that's the thing when you're having a bad day, is that you can feel so guilty, and that makes you worse, because you're having a bad day, you feel crap about yourself, like the way you look, the way you feel, you just feel sad. And I don't know, it's so hard to explain to people. Like my other half he's really good, but at the same time he asks me, what's wrong, why are you so sad, what's wrong? And I sit there going, I don't know, where he goes, what's wrong? I'll be like, nothing's wrong, because I don't know what to answer that. Why have I woken up this morning sad? Why do I feel so sad today that I want to cry? And then you make yourself feel so guilty because you woke up that morning feeling sad, when actually you should wake up that morning feeling grateful, but for some reason that morning you don't feel that grateful about life. That morning you wake up and think, what is the point? Which I have that feeling quite a lot of the time. Like this morning, what's the point of waking up and Mrs. Positive Mum, fun mum, and doing a lovely Easter breakfast when all I get is, oh, my normal breakfast. I'm such a grateful child. But I'm sure I'm not the only one in the whole world that wakes up feeling like that. I think especially at the moment as well, there's probably so many people wake up and think, what is the point getting out of bed today? If I just sit in my bed in my pyjamas all day watching Netflix, then would it really matter? No, it probably wouldn't matter. But I think it is good to get up, have a shower, put your makeup on, clean the house is always a good thing. If you've got a clean house and a clean environment, you will clean and you feel fresh. You know, I do think that does make you feel better. But if you are in that mood where you just want to be sad and cry, and then you just have to ride it out. You just have to go on that emotional train and sit there and cry. Because I think the more you fight against it and the more you push it to one side, it will just then get worse, and your emotions just build up. Not like I'm any expert or anything, because I still struggle today. I've only just realised recently that there isn't any reason for me to be sad, and that's okay. It's okay to wake up and not have a reason to be sad. You're just feeling sad, and you just have to accept that's how you feel that day. I think it's really hard as well, because if you're the sort of person like I am, like, things easily grate on me. I get really annoyed very quickly. Like, little things can wind me up. Like, if, I don't know, like silly little things. Like, say for instance you've got a lovely sofa and you say so many times, I don't want the dog on the sofa, because it's all right to allow a dog on a sofa once, but he's constantly going to think he's allowed on that sofa. So when he runs outside in the garden in bloody mud and no one bothers to wipe his paws, where's he going to go? He's going to go on that bloody sofa, isn't he? I spent a lot of money on our sofa and I don't want it ruined. The little things like that would grate me, which to anyone else that's probably watching is probably thinking, that's not even a problem, Jess. What's your issue? No, it's probably not a problem to other people, but to me, it's a problem. Might be a bit more riskier today. Put a winged liner on. Oh, risk. This is where the makeup could go terribly wrong. I haven't done an eyeliner for ages, and now I'm 30. I find that my eyelids are more wrinklier than what they used to be. They're not as, like, firm. So when you're doing your eyeshadow or your eyeliner, it's almost like you have to stretch the skin. You watch other people do this and you think, they've made it look so easy. I used to wear eyeliner all the time. No, I just don't. Oh, that looks so good. I don't want to go too OTT with this. Just thought, try a different look today. Try something new. If it looks crap, it doesn't matter, because I'm not going out today. Because I can't be bothered with the world. Oh, I'm so blind in this eye. Oh, this is gonna go wrong. It was all going so well. Don't speak too soon, Jess. It's so weird. This eye is terrible. Why did I even think I could do that? That will do. I'm not going anywhere. It doesn't matter. Let's be positive. I tried. That's all that matters. It was that Kat Von D liner, if anyone wanted to know. Someone probably does want to know because it looks terrible. I'm not a very good advertisement for it. All out with the benefit. Bad girl bang. On lashes. I hope that you can save this liner. because it looks terrible at the moment. I was thinking this morning, let's go for something different. Why don't I ever wear liner anymore? And now I know why, because it looks horrendous on me. This is running out. I'm scraping the barrel of this one. That eyeliner looks like crap. Oh, why did I bother? This is where you should stick to what you know. That's running out. I'm gonna go with the Benefit. Are they real? Oh no, it doesn't say that. It says the Benefit, they're real. Oh yes, they are real. Is it fixable? Probably not. Jess, you have fucked your face up. Not like it's gonna make it any better. But I tried today. I've got out of bed. I've put a smile on my face. That's all you're gonna get out of me today. So I'm just gonna go back under that eye now because I fucked it up. What one shall I use? Oh, can't see my face. But yeah, when Imogen brought out these palettes, oh my god, I had to get them. I love Imogen. I think she's such a nice girl. Like I say, you know, we're friends because I see her like every day. Not like she knows that, you know, but we're friends. Who else am I friends with on YouTube that they don't know about? Jamie Genevieve, I think it's called. I don't want to ruin her name. But she's quite a cool person. She's so pretty. She's so good at makeup. But yeah, we're friends as well because I see her every day. So yeah, now they've become my friends. They probably don't want to be my friend, but they have no choice. Like I say, if you're watching this video to get makeup ideas, don't. You're not going to learn anything from this channel for makeup. I'm just doing my thing. I used to wear eyeliner all the time. When I was a kid, I was so grubby. But I used to do it in my waterline and then I realised my eyeballs don't like that. So I should stop. So I did. It looks better now that I've got mascara on. Probably not. But why does there have to be a black speck? Like sometimes you do things and you think to yourself, I'm going to try today, and then it seems like the world's just against you. I know this is like the minorest thing, like your makeup going wrong, like it could be worse. But you have to just put a smile on your face and pretend everything's okay. Everything's fine. Right, now I'm going to go in with some blush. I don't know what this is called either. I got it out of a subscription box, that's what it looks like. Oh, it's kind of pink and sparkly. I love it. It's amazing. I was so annoying with depression as well because today I feel a little bit more happy. I feel a little bit more positive. And I just wish there was a pill you can take when you're having a down day that just makes you instantly happier and a nicer person. That'd be good. If I could create a pill, that's what I would make. A pill that just makes you happy and a nicer person. That'd be fantastic, please. And I'm going to go back into that palette. I've used this a lot, as you can tell. And shimmer over the shimmery highlighters. Because I don't know what one to choose. So I'm choosing all of them. Oh god, the back from the dog walk. Oh, that wasn't long enough. I just want 5 minutes peace and quiet, please. Right, where's my bandana? Because my hair is so short at the back, so I was thinking maybe if I wear one of these, it will keep the back all in. This is such vibe right now. Oh, why is that sticking out like that? Like 50. I look like 2-pack. Yeah, 2-pack vibe. Oh, it's like a tornado. It just came back in the house. Oh, I love my family so much. Oh, why do I have such a big forehead? Oh, yeah, that hides my forehead a little bit. Oh, it's sticking out of the back. Oh, this plan didn't go well. Oh, what's happening back there? Oh, I tried. Probably looks horrendous, but I tried. Right, final look. probably looks crap. I tried making an effort today as it's Easter, trying to be positive. Thanks for watching.